I don't know what's going on. I just got recommended this video. It's titled The Full Interview of Me Talking to Damon. I don't know who Damon is, but then it says free Damon, free Shanik, but then it says hashtag Joseph Dary, the truth exposed. Do we have some more Joseph drama? I don't know. I don't know. Let's check it out and see what the hell is going on first.
Yeah. I'm in London, I like to go and shop at the mall. Shop at the Prada, shop at the store. Shop in the tropics, stop at Dior. Louis Vuitton, cover my toes. Doing my trousers, look at my bricks. These are my tennis, look at my shoes.
I'm here today with Damon Bryceland, who recently went viral on social media after being on a YouTuber called Joseph Dary's episode called Couples Swap Phones for 60 seconds. And Damon...
Oh, so he was on a video. I haven't watched the recent ones. I haven't watched them for weeks. I was thinking of saving them for like reactions and those sort of things, but then okay,
would
let's
like
get the full
today
story.
to share his side of the story. Damon, was the interview staged?
The truth is, yes. It was completely staged. It wasn't my intention to make people believe that it's real, but the people that filmed us got us to sign an NDA agreement. And we didn't even realize we were signing an NDA agreement. They just took out a phone.
If you sign an NDA, aren't you like supposed, like you're legally not allowed to talk about that thing or disclose such information? But then yeah, he's saying that they're staged, which is the opposite of what Joseph said. Because Joseph said that they're not staged. He just like finds people around that come to him and he does I think he said that on like the Spreading Humors podcast. But then from what I'm getting here is that they're staged. They even sign NDAs. Heeebanna.
Okay, and they told us sign. It was like a digital signature. Okay.
So to clarify, Damon, they just said sign here without any context, without showing you anything, and then afterwards attached that digital signature to another document and said, this is the NDA. But there was no, they didn't tell you any binding things. They didn't say don't disclose it or anything like that.
They didn't say anything like that until, okay, they didn't say anything until I got an offer from a TikToker to produce some content, okay? He said, Damon, I'll pay for you to go on a date. Let's make it fun. Let's make some content. And now Black Panther, he's the guy that booked me for the show, okay?
He's the manager for Joseph Dary.
He's the guy that gets Joseph Dary, the people that they interview and all of that, okay?
Yeah.
So this oak phoned me, okay? And he said, Damon, I don't want you saying anything about the show. Do not tell people that it is staged. And while he was talking to me, I happened to mention that this TikToker wants to produce some content with me.
Yes.
And it's related to relationships. That is when Black Panther said, this guy is going to up my business, okay?
Oh.
I don't want you to do it. And then only then he said, you signed an NDA agreement.
So this was the first time you heard about this was when...
Yeah, but that's fucking stupid. Making someone sign an NDA without them knowing makes the NDA worthless. Like making someone sign the document without them knowing the content of the document is like it's unethical, right? And I don't think that the law allows it. Can you sign something unless it's like your stupidity of not going through it? But then if they make you sign on the phone and then they take it and baby more, they take that signature and put it on another document. That's fucking fraud even, right? What's going on, guys?
The manager, Black Panther, was after the fact threatening you, essentially.
Yes.
What did he he said you've signed an NDA. Did they say they would press some actions against you, or?
They didn't say they press some actions, but they said you just can't do it.
I think it's worth mentioning that the TikToker that wanted you on has 1 million followers, and
He does.
the manager of Joseph Dary was not allowing you to be on it because he said it would mess up his business, and he said that he wanted people to believe that you had been in this relationship and that it had gone and broken up. That's correct.
Exactly, because he believes if people know that it's staged, that they'll lose interest in Joseph.
Honestly, yeah, I'm already like sort of feeling that thing. Or come on. Also, yours. I hate like staged content, staged pranks, or yeah, I just hate like fake stuff. And yeah, knowing that this is fake just takes the fun out of it. Obviously, Joseph is entertaining himself, like as a person. We've gotten a lot of TikTok sounds. He calls himself the TikTok engineer because of like the many sounds that we've gotten out of him. Like, and yeah, he's just a very interesting person himself. But then, yeah, the fact that it's staged, just I don't know. I don't know.
Joseph Dary's episodes.
Okay. And so Joseph Dary told you, you guys just make up what's going to happen.
Yes.
It was completely all made up.
Joseph Dary walked up to me and Shanique, okay? He said, he's not the one that writes the scripts for these things. He said, someone needs to cheat on someone. You guys must come up with a backstory. So me and Shanique discussed it. She said, Damon, you look like a soft, gentle guy. I think I should be the cheater, okay? And I came up with a lot of the stuff. Okay, the only thing that...
So yeah, they sort of improvise, or do they ask him to come up with the script on the spot, like when they shoot, or I need more info about this.
was improvised was a lot of the jokes, but the backstory is completely original. That is mine and Shanique's idea.
And it's true, you only met Shanique on the day of filming.
Exactly.
How did Joseph Dary and his manager contact you guys in the first place?
Yeah.
Well, I'm on a lot of WhatsApp groups because, as you know, I am an actor.
Yes.
So I meet a lot of people.
Oh my, if he's an actor, then that's just, oh my God. So this is fucking staged. I was a bit skeptical at first, but then I'm starting to believe him. Because, you can get actors that are not well known or upcoming actors to help you out with these, or, people are not even like professional actors, and you can hire them. Wow.
People, and Black Panther was posting on one of the groups I was on that he's looking for people for Joseph Dary's new episode.
Okay.
So I jumped at the opportunity because,
It's
as an
acting
artist,
for him.
I don't believe in giving up opportunities.
Yeah, for him it's acting. It's an acting gig, and he probably got paid from this. So yeah, I don't see an actor saying no, even though they are deceiving us. But then the real person who's deceiving us is the person who's making these content. So Joseph, in this situation, it would be Joseph and his manager. Yo.
You have to take every opportunity that comes your way.
Yeah. And, the problem is, you and in particular Shanique have received a lot of online abuse. A lot of people have been very cruel about Shanique, saying that she's a cheater. And she and you have been too scared to tell people the truth, to tell people that it was staged, because you've been worried about the threats from the manager Black Panther. And in this case, you guys have had to keep on receiving all this sort of harassment in some cases, just because of this after the fact supposed NDA.
Exactly. But the person that received the most abuse is Shanique.
Yeah.
Because she was the
She is
cheater.
not a bad person. I just met her that day, but from briefly speaking to her, I can see she is a good person. She wouldn't cheat on somebody.
Yeah.
She's a completely normal person. Nothing wrong with her. Okay? And now that I'm coming out with the truth, I want everyone, whoever's out there, to please not cyberbully her, because she is not guilty of anything.
Yeah.
And as for me, I haven't received as much abuse, but there's always haters out there, and they've said horrible things about my voice.
Yeah.
And my voice is my voice.
shit.
This is how God made me,
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sure. And I think, you said to me before that you felt bad because you didn't want to be lying. And for the past 2 weeks, you've been caught in a situation where you felt that you legally had to keep on with this lie. But if I'm correct, you just wanted to come and tell the truth and be honest with the viewers.
Exactly. For all my fans out there, I get messages every day saying you're big.
You know what I just thought of? Oh my God, this makes it so confusing even more. What if this is also an act? Like I'm not like disputing his allegations, but then like he said, he's an actor, and it makes it. This is why. Oh, like just watch my reaction to like the very fake lifestyle of YouTubers. It explains it like a lot, whereby when everything is taken as a prank and everything is made for content, it's hard to like determine what's real and what's not. And a lot of these content creators can now like hide behind things being staged or being a prank or just being for content. So it makes it I don't know. I mean, I'm leaning towards him because it sounds believable, he looks believable, but then at the back of my mind I'm just also like, he's an actor. What if he's acting? I don't know. I don't know if it. Let's just watch the full story.
Inspiration, Damon. I don't like lying.
Yeah.
It's time for them to know the truth. After speaking to you, I now know that these oaks, Joseph Dary and Black Panther, can't do anything to me.
Yeah.
So now I finally feel comfortable coming forth with the truth.
Yes.
Me and Shanique are just actors.
Yeah.
We just acted. It was purely for performance and
Yeah.
entertainment reasons.
Yeah. And then you carried on doing that because you were told you have to.
Yes.
And threatened you couldn't come on anything else. And to fill the audience in, my sister's a lawyer. Some of my best friends are lawyers. I've had a lot of legal interactions in my life before. We've had 3 separate lawyers look over the circumstances of this contract. The fact is, Damon and Shanique were told to just sign a screen without any context into what was behind it. Furthermore,
That nullifies it. The NDA, the person who signs the NDA needs to know what they're signing the NDA for, and what sort of information they disclosing. In fact, when it comes to signing a contract, you need to have all the details of the contract available for you to go through and decide whether I want to sign this or not. So you can't tell someone to sign, like, just sign whether on a paper or on a screen, and then take that signature and place it on a contract. That doesn't make sense. The person doesn't know what they're signing. They didn't agree to that. And that's, I'm pretty sure, illegal. I don't know. Let's let him explain that.
text into what was behind it. Furthermore, my lawyers have reviewed the contract. It is not binding. It says it can be terminated with a written message, which Damon has already done. So I feel quite upset about how Damon and Shanique have been treated.
They were
I
threatened.
do have a large legal backing, and I know that these things can, lawyers cost money, and I'm lucky that I have the resources of many lawyers available. So to Joseph and to Black Panther, if you pursue Damon or Shanique, if you harass them, if you threaten them, we will make sure that we fight this until the very end, and I will make sure that a wall of legal protection is around these guys. So my request
That's
to
a
you
threat.
is to leave them alone and leave them be. And if you try anything legally, I promise you, it will not work well. And I think I speak for many people when I say that I think many people are quite unhappy to know that this is staged. But more so, I think many people, I feel very angry
That they're
that
threatening
Damon
people.
and Shanique have been forced to be in this situation and threatened and forced to miss out on other work opportunities. And this comes to an end as of today.
Wow. Joseph. First of all, like I think he said it, my heart is just like brugudlu. My heart is brugudlu, guys. Joseph was staging all of these. I hope, like, some things you see them, but then you also hope that this can't be true, because he hid it well, other than all the other fake YouTubers, whereby you can see, okay, this is This is fake. This is fake. With Joseph, I had my doubts, but then I was like, nah, this can't be because of him. Like he's naturally funny and he's naturally like an interesting person. So yeah, dude, like to take it to a point where you're threatening people, where you're doing shady things like forging, because you're basically forging the signature if you're moving that signature into a legal document as if they signed that document knowing what they're getting themselves into. And you have NDAs and you're threatening people with fake NDAs that will not hold up in court. Joseph needs to answer himself for this. Joseph, you need to answer. What? I still can't believe it, dog. My heart. My heart, my heart, my heart. Yeah, yo. Yeah, and he seems like a genuine guy. So right now I'm leaning towards his truth. Obviously, Joseph still needs to speak to tell his truth if he tells his truth. But then yeah, he's more convincing and it makes sense because like I said, I had my doubts. Oh my god, I'm disheartened. But then yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Fuck. Peace.
Yeah. I'm in London, I like to go and shop at the mall, shop at the Prada, shop at the